Hola, ¿qué tal muchachos? ¿Cómo están? Espero que estén todos muy bien y aquí les traigo otro capítulo de The Witcher 3. Vamos a continuar con la misión en la que estábamos en el capítulo pasado, que me estaba quedando un poco dormido porque estaba súper cansado. Esta vez voy a intentar no quedarme
Must be
dormido.
Eskel's prints.
Aunque en el
No
anterior
one else
no
has
fue
left
que
the
me quedé
keep
dormido, sino
recently.
que se me notaba muy cansado y me cerraban los ojos, pero bueno. Vamos a... Hoy estoy un poco menos cansado. Pero voy a intentar de que el capítulo esté mejor. Ok, sigue el rastro dejado por el caballo de Esquel con tus sentidos de brujo. Vamos a seguir el rastro. Mientras seguimos el rastro, recogemos em, plantas y cosas para hacer alquimia, que es muy importante. Uijí. Ok, rastro por acá. Estamos haciendo la misión principal de cebo para un colindido. La misión principal de Uma. Vamos a intentar quitarle esa maldición. Al parecer tiene una maldición, no se sabe exactamente quién es, si es Siri o... Ellos dicen que es Siri, pero yo no creo que sea Siri. Que tal vez sea la clave para encontrar a Siri, sí, pero no creo que sea Siri. Así que bueno, vamos a hacer estas misiones y a ver cómo avanza la historia, a ver cómo... qué se descubre y todo eso. Voy a intentar ir a saco con la historia, un poco más directo. Y no hacer tantas misiones secundarias, ya que me he alargado mucho con esta serie. Y pronto se vienen nuevos juegos, se vienen nuevas cosas. Y ya, coño, ya basta de Witcher. Ya tengo casi, casi un año jugando al toda la saga del The Witcher. No, no, casi, bueno, sí, casi un año. Ahí está el caballo. Casi un año, porque creo que en enero del año pasado fue
That's
que...
his horse. What's its name?
Escorpión.
Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
Examina la zona cerca del caballo, ok. Estuve muy pegado con el The Witcher
Prints.
1 desde el
And
primer,
hoof prints.
empezando el
A
año pasado,
goat.
creo.
Interesting.
Sigue el rastro Esquel con tus sentidos de brujo, ¿ok?
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Aceite para dracónidos mejorado. ¿Qué hay aquí? Polvo de los alquimistas. Hay lobos por acá.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
Ok, ahora.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Ok, vamos a seguir el olor, creo. Ah, mira, aquí está. El rastro del perfumito de la cabra. Y bueno, como les estaba diciendo, hace un año que estoy, casi un año que estoy con esta saga y ya es momento de terminarla y seguir con otros juegos también que tengo pendiente aquí en el canal.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Luego para un coliendido. Aquí tenemos a la cabrita. Blanquita. Hola,
Didn't
Blanquita.
tie itself to this stake.
Oh, el hijo de puta la puso de cebo.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Es que él sale también en el de Witcher 1.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher, Wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going.
Hijo de puta.
Hear that? Incoming.
Ok, vamos allá.
It's taking off. Hit the wings.
No. Te va. Ah, no te vayas, perro. Persigue el colendido. Gente. Gente, Roach. Vamos.
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved
Qué
you some
huevo.
trouble. Let
Ahora
us do
seguir
it
el
now.
rastro de este hijo de puta.
And maybe gut itself, run a spit down its
Bleeding
throat and
heavily.
out its
From
ass.
an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below?
Bueno, de todas maneras aquí no lo voy a poder seguir con el caballo.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved his lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Coño, es que él.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
Ay, cabrón, quítate.
The old hen she cackled.
Es que él, quítate la foto.
The old
Ajá, ahí
hen she
está.
cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Ok, seguir el rastro. ¿Se fue para acá arriba? ¿Cómo es la vaina? Ah, mira. Ahí está.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. It broke its wing, I think.
Ah, mira, aquí está la cueva.
Fled to its lair, looks like. I want to
Good.
look around some.
Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
¿Y ahora? Ah, mira. Acá abajo. Están las marcas. Vamos a seguir el rastro. Charcos de sangre por todas las esquinas de la cueva. Ah, mira, aquí hay un tesoro. Ah, no es nada importante ni nada interesante. Ah, por allá lo escucho al colendido ese. Al culo hundido.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
Of course it does. Don't see us lifting the curse without her, though.
We could have gone to Triss for help.
Put it to you this way. If Yen can't help Uma, we can always go to Triss. she won't hold it against us. But if we'd done it the other way around...
There'd be hell to pay.
Exactly. Enough of this talk. Let's go.
Eso es totalmente cierto. Saquear, diagrama, guanteles lobo 1 mejorado. Ok. Vámonos de aquí, regresar a caer Morgen.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's
Pues
the
por
better
supuesto
rider.
que yo con Roach.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to care Moorhen wins.
Ay, qué gana.
Hey-ya!
Adiós, perro. Hija. A ver. Quítense. Quítense. Vamos, que no vas a pasar. No vas a pasar. No vas a pasar. Chao. Es muy fácil, son muy fáciles las carreras porque tienen ese truco de que puedes bloquearle el camino a tu oponente. Tienes la opción de no dejarlo pasar y ya, y ganas.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Since you insist.
Here, use it wisely.
A ver, ¿qué me dio? Recibido, ok, 180 de experiencia. Ah, joder, unas botas de montaras. ¿Qué hago yo con esa mierda? Manuscrito, veneno del horcado. Ah, bueno, por lo menos me dio un manuscrito ahí. Misión actualizada, Patito feo. Vamos a seguir con esta misión. Oh yeah, nivel 24. Vamos allá. A ver cómo continúa esto. Uf, qué brutal. Me acuerdo cuando por aquí se pelea en el primer juego. Tenemos una batalla en todo esto. Hasta dar la vuelta por allá. Me gusta mucho como no cambiaron esto, sino que siguieron un poco la estructura de la fortaleza esta. Sin cambiar nada, solo que con mejores gráficos. Remasterizada y brutal. Todo muy bien hecho. Eso es lo bueno de jugar las anteriores entregas, porque si tú no juegas las anteriores entregas, ¿cómo ves las diferencias y la evolución? Eso es muy importante. De verdad que a todo el que juegue esta saga le recomiendo que comience desde el primero. Aparte que así le agarras cariño y conoces los personajes desde la primera entrega.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Esco, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion.
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself. Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh,
Ya me van a
sounds serious.
romper los cojones esta
Come on,
mamá,
Lambert.
weón.
See you in a bit, Geralt.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards, in an hour. Or two.
Yen, don't get mad, but...
Stop. Suddenly I have an immense desire to drink.
So? Head sorceress box your ears again?
You could say that.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Ugh. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Garrison?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Y es que, coño, es que él no sabemos nada de... Puf,
Way, Haskell.
de hace tiempísimo.
Hunted a higher vampire.
Aldersberg.
Oh, dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
We're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Ay. ¿Qué les digo? Esta se me va a molestar, pero igual, ¿saben? A mí no me importa porque dije que en este espacio guardado voy a dedicarme a Triss. Ya cuando lo pase por segunda vez me dedicaré a Jen.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodom? Still there?
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
Lambert es un hijo de
Said
puta.
I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Ah.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and
A la
white
verga,
gold.
ya
What's
está
that look
blanco.
about?
Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Qué bueno. Extrañaba a estos putos brujos de mierda.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down, so he tried it on his own with a fishing mat. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
All right, change the subject.
Because you refuse to admit I'm right? Whatever. Fine.
Stop being a smartass. Poor.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the drought.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good man, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Come on, let's have some fun.
We boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game. Student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus. How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers. Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Yo nunca he tomado fish take. Nunca he saltado por la ventana de un amante.
Taking fish take.
Los dos van a beber, mira. El puto Lambert bebe.
Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, guys.
Ay, coño.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Again, take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Geralt?
Vamos a buscar al puto Eskel.
Skull, chop, chop.
Mira, mira los pasos, mira.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Mira cómo camina el hijo de puta, mira los pasos. Tic tac, como que sí.
Eskel!
Let's go.
Eskel!
Eskel! Eskel, chop, chop.
Me quedó muerto por allá, un coma etílico el hijo de puta. Coño, pero venía botando todo el vino y toda la...
Eskel!
Eskel. Se quedó dormido por allá seguramente.
Hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed the fight.
Blanquita.
Eskel's close. Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Eres un genio. Creí que no ibas a ver. Vamos a decirle que sí.
Lambert,
A ver qué pasa.
you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
Ay, coño de la madre.
Alright. How's this work?
Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
Vamos a enfundarnos esos vestidos. A mí tampoco me gusta la idea. Vamos a dar.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
Vamos a ver esto. Quiero ver esto.
Brought a lot of crap. You'd think she was
Vestido de
new.
Jennifer.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
Vamos a ponernos los pantalones de Jennifer. Ay, coño. Pantalones de asesino. ¿Dónde está? Debe ser aquí, objetos de misión, ¿no? Por acá. Aquí está. Vestido de Jennifer.
Yes, perfect.
Mira, mira, mira.
Sure. As soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Mire, estos cabrones no se
Talk,
disfrazan.
Get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion. Damn, Eskel.
Mira, es que...
You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Camille blood de toi. Hocus pocus abracadabra splother.
Mira, mira.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf! The lodge has come for me!
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
Ay, coño. Nada mejor que estar en casa. A la mañana siguiente. Puta madre, estos borrachos de mierda, mire.
Damn. What a dream.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
¿Mesa de qué está hablando?
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw a sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we?
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Ok, reúne los ingredientes necesarios y prepara los extractos de las hierbas.
You don't know
Buffel Align.
How How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations, extrapolated some data.
Ok.
Ran simulations.
Líquido. Ok. Ta. Destila los extractos de las hierbas. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde mierda hago eso? Destilar. Ah, ¿será aquí? No. No me muestra nada. Aquí tampoco. ¿Será por aquí?
Geralt?
Yes?
Ok, ¿será que me tengo que meter en alquimia, no? Destilar los extractos de las hierbas. ¿Cómo coño hago eso? ¿Será que tengo que ir aquí a la cocina o qué? Ah, no, era aquí, ¿no? Ni sé, weón. A ver, a ver.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sutton? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Eden. And the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
See you later, Vesemir.
Holy.
Yes? Yes?
¿Dónde coño tengo que destilar los extractos de esto? Será aquí en alquimia, pienso, no sé. Mía de la madre, ya ni sé ni qué agarré, weón. Pociones. Ah, misiones. Los extractos de las hierbas aquí. Fabricar objetos, listo.
Potion's ready.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Oh, pobrecito.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Administrar lágrimas de madre. Jugo de centeno salvaje. Savia de hierba de lanza.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion. Okay, Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he'd... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags? On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just arresting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Siri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Caniatad. Never severe. Coal. Arriva. Endir. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal. Kaniatad.
Nevid severe. Coal, Caniatad. Nevid, Arriba, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Canitad, Taran Anadir, Dis.
know him?
Yes. An elf. And now, a sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siran. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. They will detect.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through. Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avila? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic?
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avila to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Rafael Elaine. Habla con amigos que puedan ayudarte a derrotar la cacería y pídeles que te acompañen. Ve a Skellige. Te actualiza una entrada al personaje Uma, Jennifer, ok. ¿Quién es este weón? Avalar. Misión actualizada, Patito Feo. Misión cumplida, Patito Feo. Nueva misión, Isla de las Brumas. Camaradas de armas, Skellige. Ok. Bueno, muchachos, Camaradas de armas novigrado. Tengo que ir a Skellige y a novigrado a buscar... Oh, a Nilfgaard también. Bueno, Nilfgaard es mismo novigrado que están las tropas de los Nilfgaardianos. Camaradas de armas en Velen. Cumplida. Ok. Bueno, muchachos, voy a dejar el capítulo hasta acá. Perdón, voy a dejar el capítulo hasta acá. Estuvo súper interesante. Y bueno, ya lo próximo será buscar aliados. E ir a buscar a Siri para traerla acá y que venga la cacería salvaje y darles chuleta y matarila a todita esa gente. Así que bueno, vamos a dejarlo el capítulo hasta acá. Espero que les haya gustado. Pronto nos acercamos, poco a poco nos acercamos al final de esta aventura. Aunque bueno, nos queda el DLC, los 2 DLC. Y bueno, a ver qué tal. Así que hasta la próxima, muchachos, cuídense. Adiós.